The snow is expected to return to West Michigan tomorrow. Lawmakers are moving forward with legislation aimed to keep drivers away from snow plows. News 8's Byron Tollefson live in Grand Rapids with more on this. Byron?
On roads like these, as well as highways, drivers would be required to stay about a dozen car lengths away from snowplows. As snowplow drivers prepare to head out again Thursday morning to clear the roads, Michigan lawmakers are poised to take another step to protect those crews.
We see successes other parts of the country. Hey, this makes sense. Let's do it.
The state Senate unanimously passed legislation this week requiring drivers to stay at least 200 feet away from snowplows.
It really is probably 12 car lengths, roughly.
Advocates say the bill is necessary because on icy roads, it can be hard for drivers to brake in time to avoid a collision.
To the average motorist, you're saying, that's way too much space. I can get stopped quicker than that. Well, in a perfect condition on dry pavement, you probably can. When it's slippery and snowing and you're going 40 and we're going 20, you're gonna move into that 200 feet really quick.
If a snowplow is stopped at an intersection, drivers must stop at least 20 feet away from it. The law would not apply when a driver is legally passing a snowplow. Jerry Byrne, the managing director of the Kent County Road Commission, says 3 times this winter, drivers hit snowplows, damaging the driver's vehicle and temporarily taking the snowplow out of commission.
So you've just taken that truck out that was going to treat maybe 100 miles of road that day and just took it out of service.
Byrne says the bill is also aimed to protect regular drivers because they're more likely, he says, to be injured when they crash into a snowplow. The penalty for violating this would be a civil infraction. Byrne says it's all about changing drivers' habits.
Laws are really about voluntary compliance. It's about education.
Like following the state's move over law by slowing below the speed limit and moving to an open lane if a snowplow is stopped on the side of the road.
A law enforcement officer was just killed within the last month because people weren't moving over. It's that same concept of public servants out there trying to serve the public the best they can, keep them safe, let them do the job. The question remains over how this is going to be enforced. Byrne says police likely aren't going to be following around snowplows or watching out for this kind of thing to happen. But if a driver does hit a snowplow, there's a good chance they'll be penalized under this law if it does become a law. This bill has been sent to the State House for likely a future vote. Live in Grand Rapids, Byron Tollefson, News 8.